Bum, 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 bum. We fly the rafters, fill the beers, and towards the seas. Run the waves, run the wind, the pirates like the wind. Oh, it's our beers, and then we choose the line to come. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one.
What is up, everybody, and welcome once again to another episode of the Shipwreck Show. I'm your host this evening, Garrick B. Eaton, and you may notice that there's less of us than usual. We're dropping like flies out here. But no, I am joined this evening by my fellow captain, or my co-captain, if you will, tonight, Brevin. The dude Stanford. What's up? What's up, Devin? How are you doing tonight, man?
Cheers, dude.
Dude, we're just out here. It's just you and me, and we're just chilling.
And all the people. Sorry.
Hey, have we ever done just an episode, just the two of us on Shipwreck Show?
No, I don't think on Shipwreck.
think so.
I mean, we've done it a million times with the podcast and
The
also
video game one.
GKDR. Yeah, our video game centric stuff. Because we're gamers, man. We're gamers.
We're gamers.
We're gamers.
We
But-
play gamers and want to play video games.
I just want to pick up on a conversation we were having right before we started this. And yes, I do know this is Shipwreck Show, but we were talking about Dune Part 2.
That means we can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
And I just want to say that I think Dennis might be the best sci-fi director in the modern era right now. Not just because of Dune Part 2.
He's killing it. He's killing it. He's got other Blade Runner
Arrival?
2049.
Yeah, I just rewatched Blade Runner 2049 yesterday, and
That
that's
movie
what I was gonna,
slaps.
it's so good. It is such a good movie. I mean, I hate Jared Leto, but I like Jared Leto in that movie. You know what I mean? Like he actually
Tolerable in
directed,
certain roles.
he actually directed him in a good role, you know,
Mhm.
and he fit the part. And Ryan Gosling just absolutely crushes
Nailed
it in the he just absolutely crushed it. I haven't seen
What's his
Wonka
character's
yet.
name? K.
Yeah. And Dave Bautista's in the very beginning of the.
Wait, Dennis did Wonka?
I don't know if he did Wonka. I'd have to
Oh,
look that up.
okay. I thought you said but I thought you the way you segued it made it sound like I wasn't sure he did Wonka, but
He did
I was
not- he
replying
did
to
not do
Shane in
Wonka.
chat.
Confirmed. He did
I
not.
was like,
do
I didn't
Wonka.
think so.
Yeah, but like he you can just tell that Dennis is like cares so much about like the cinematography and the look to his movies that he really tries to like just embody
Very
it.
particular.
It's so good. It just pulls you in. It's so good.
I want to go see part 2 again so bad already, man.
Same.
Bad. Oh, by the way, pay no attention to the disembodied voice behind the computer screen. Y'all didn't hear that. That was nothing. That was just me talking to nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody's here.
Just,
here.
just so
Don't worry about it.
everybody knows, we do have a guy in the chair tonight, and he's in recovery mode. But if he's not
There ain't
here,
nobody there.
he's not
Nobody
here. He's here. But everybody, welcome Ernell back. Welcome. Give him
Lisan
your love.
al-Gaib.
Lisan al-Gaib. Lisan al-Gaib.
Lisan.
I'm literally. I can't stop thinking about that movie. We're gonna have to move on, otherwise I'm gonna talk about this movie all night long. I could.
Before we do
easily.
though, can you boys believe that he's only directed like 6, maybe even
6
arguably
movies?
5 big blockbuster movies so far? Like he's in the beginning
And
of his career,
they
boys.
all slap. They
They
all
all fucking
slap.
slap. Even
Every
Sicario.
single
Every
one.
single fucking one slaps, dude.
Dude,
Sicario's so
Sicario
good.
is one of my
Sicario's so good.
favorite cartel movies, hands down. Sicario is amazing. That movie is so good. Oh, God, I need to watch that again.
Lisan
I need to watch
al-Gaib.
that again.
So good.
Gaib.
I can't. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go see that shit in IMAX like ASAP. I have to. I just feel like that's the way to go. After seeing it in the regular theater, I'm like, no, I gotta go see it the way it was filmed this time.
Yeah. Let's my petition is for him to do a remake of Never Ending Story.
You want him to be the one to do it now, just because you trust him?
Yes, I trust him. Hey, what's up, Swamp? Welcome in. But yeah, no, I'm on a kick. Outside of that, the reason why I was watching Blade Runner is I deep cleaned my bedroom and hung up some tapestries, and mounted my TV to the wall and stuff like that in my bedroom.
Blade Runner 2049 is a comfort movie for you, Devin.
I've watched it a lot.
I was gonna be like, Jesus, that's a
That
heavy.
That has to be like probably my like 12th or 13th time playing that movie.
Dude, that you've watched that movie a lot.
I really like that
that's a lot of
movie.
rewatch. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I've rewatched it. I think I watched it twice.
I saw that movie twice in theaters because I really like the original Blade Runner too. I grew up.
See,
on
I
that.
can't. I love the original Blade Runner. It was really good, dude. But no, I saw Dune Part 1 in theater 6 times, like unabashedly, dude. I love that movie.
You guys, you ready for I never saw Part 1 in theaters.
Oh, were you one of the folks that just watched it at home on HBO Max?
I watched
The
it at home
second it
too,
came out,
man.
second it came out, I watched it at home.
I watched it at home a bunch too.
I sat there, I smoked a bunch of weed and watched that movie, and I was just like, "This is sick."
I'm so glad I saw it in theaters though.
Yeah, I wasn't quite there yet, like going out in the public personally.
That's fair. It was a
Mhm.
pandemic, like the ass end of the pandemic. It was a pandemic movie.
Yeah,
Which
it took me a little bit.
Fucking weird time, dude. We didn't even really know if that movie was going to get a part 2 for a second.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, they announced it like it was like 3 or 4 days after release. They announced that part 2 was happening, didn't it?
I think it was a little longer than that because of all of the.
It was in the show notes. It was in the show notes. It was only like 4 days.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I
thought it was longer than that.
Well, it was leading up to the release. They weren't sure, and then they didn't sign the contract until like 4 days after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the one good franchise that Warner Brothers has right now. Speaking of that,
it's definitely one of the only games it's one of the only games or one of the only things that they're doing right now that's making them money.
Yeah, speaking of that, I watched Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom today.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's all right.
You know what they did in that movie?
It was a road trip movie without the road trip.
Yeah. You know what they did in that movie? They did the same thing I hated in the Flash movie. They didn't show the true antagonist really, like till the very end, and it was done in a second.
And
it was
the same. You're like, okie dokie.
I'm like you have your true antagonist show up finally, and then you end it within less than 60 seconds. Like,
well, I mean, the fact that Black Manta was even the villain a second time in the first place was kind of lazy, but hey.
Yeah.
We're not talking about shitty ass DC movies because this is the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, LISAN al-GAIB of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas have thrown our way. If you're riding this way, you can head over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics. You can get exclusive post-show content, and you can have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services everywhere. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in our bio in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. That.
It's not all game.
We have some captain orders.
As it was written.
Yeah, LISAN al-GAIB. No, I don't know if y'all have noticed or not yet, but back in February, we split up all our shows, and the Good Kraken podcast is no more. It's gone. It's finite, and now we are just Good Kraken. and we have a bunch of shows for you guys. Some of them the same, like
What's
the
crap?
Shipwreck show here. But we've also got Good Kraken's Death Ratio, aka DKDR, or just Death Ratio when you go to search it on your podcast things. And we've got our new film podcast, 20,000 Films Under the Sea. So those are they're like their own separate thing. So if you want to find those podcasts now, you got to go search them independently. But that also means that once you've just followed the one, if you don't want the other ones, you don't need them. So you don't have to have all of the podcasts if you don't want all the podcasts. But if you want all the podcasts, you can have all the podcasts. It's up to you.
And please, 5-star reviews only. You can talk about how
You
terrible
can
our
talk shit
show
in the
is.
comments, but just 5
Yeah,
stars.
yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
5-star reviews only. You got to do that algorithm. We got to be in front of more people. We need to get more criticism and critiques from more people, and the only way you do that is give us 5 stars. 5
Mhm.
stars.
Yeah, exactly. 5 stars. Exactly.
5 stars.
So
That's what's written.
as it was written. So, Devin, are you ready to move into our tier 1 listener question here?
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah. All right. I was like, well, we don't fucking care. So, FlyJetFly writes in, like you guys can, over at our Discord channel, just like we previously discussed, in case you weren't listening. This might be a little bit of a controversial question, but what common drink flavor is the best? And why is it blue drink? I honestly, already off the bat,
That's wrong. That's
blue
wrong.
blue drink ain't the best. I'm
not.
Fly.
100%.
Jet. Blue drink is not the best.
Blue drink is good. I will say that. Blue drink is good. But it's green.
Wait, the best?
It's green.
The best?
It's green.
Green? No!
Green?
Are you gonna say red?
It's
Wrong?
yeah,
Of
man.
course
The
it's
best
red.
drink flavor is red. Are you kidding me?
It's
I would
not, though.
accept.
Green?
I
That's
would.
a
No, there's
green.
2 answers to this question. Green. There's 2 answers to this. I would accept red. I would also accept purple.
I don't know about purple. I
Yeah,
did
dude,
green
because
before
purple is either grape. It's
No,
either grape or
the
mixed berry.
Powerade Green Squall slaps.
Yeah, but that's like the only one, though. You know what I mean?
Green.
The
but
Gatorade-
yeah,
Cucumber, lemon, or whatever.
Limon.
no,
Yes,
Limon?
no,
limon.
no.
Is that
no.
all Gabe?
Is that okay? But no, dude, green. No, it's not green. It's definitely red. Red is this. It's like that is obviously.
If
like
we were
the
talking
number
about
one
like
go-to
Starburst and
best drink.
Skittles and shit, then yeah. But we're not talking about like soft chew candies. We're talking about drinks.
What's that?
It's not
What's
red.
What the
what's
fuck
that
even
color?
is blue drink and shit though? What?
Red
the
fruit punch is boring. Fruit punch is
But
boring.
at least you know what you're getting with red, though, right? Like, what the fuck even is green?
What's that?
You're
What's
just
that?
like, oh, green's the best. Like, not everything's cucumber. Could you imagine cucumber Kool-Aid, Devin? That shit would taste like caca.
What's that?
I
What's
don't know
that
about
color
that.
between like yellow and orange?
What?
Yeah, you like mango flavor.
Oh, mango's pretty good. Mango's pretty good.
Whatever color that usually is.
Gold. It's gold drink.
Gold, yeah, gold drink.
You know-
Gold drink.
It's like, you know
Gold
the
drink.
color they tried to make
Yeah.
Tang? That.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that
No,
color.
see, swamp and chat. Blue drink OP. Blue drink is good, dude. That glacier frost. Mhm.
No. Okay, blue drink, it's not bad, though. I'll be completely honest. I don't hate
It's
blue
so
drink.
refreshing. It's so good.
It depends. Like, if we're like blue on Gatorade, yeah. Blue on Kool-Aid, fuck no.
Blue raspberry slaps too.
Yeah, I'm not into the raspberry.
I don't know. Yeah,
drinks,
I'm not-
no.
I like raspberry, but I don't necessarily care for blue raspberry. I just like raspberry, and they do taste distinctly different.
I will say, to be devil's advocate here. Let's not all Gabe. There's I do think that blue drink does sometimes slap, but red is like inarguably like superior. In
I,
Like, just
I
across
would
the
always
board.
pick a blue or a
Just
green
across the
before
board.
I pick a red.
But why though? You don't like
Who
strawberry?
invited this fucking guy? Dude, you're literally the only other person. Dude, you're the only other person I've said that goes for green Gatorade on the jump.
Yeah.
I swear
Yeah,
to God.
but-
I swear to God. If somebody in chat tells me they go for the white Gatorade, I'll punch you through the screen.
Dude, I'll drink
I like
the white
one.
Gatorade.
I like the white
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the white one's great.
White one's pretty good.
Isn't
Okay,
the white
but-
one like watermelon or some shit? Actually,
So something like that. Yeah, something like that. It's supposed to be like
I don't know.
frostberry.
It's yeah, some shit.
I actually love the white Gatorade. So
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, but why is Gatorade our like?
no, the white
basis of
Gatorade is
beverage,
cherry.
though?
I'm pretty sure the white Gatorade is cherry.
It is cherry.
It is cherry.
Cherry.
Frost glacier.
Yeah, Swamp
cherry,
made a good
yeah.
point. The green apple Gatorade slaps. Green apple slaps. Any
okay.
any consumption way.
No,
Yes, it does.
no. Green
Yes, it does.
apple that's like a bottom tier flavor.
I don't know about
Sit
bottom
the
tier.
fuck down
I
with
don't
your
know bottom
basic
tier.
ass fruit punch
Nah,
bullshit.
dude. Green
Oh,
apple.
Fruit punch is dank, asshole.
Fruit punch is boring.
Punch is so
Dude,
good.
red
Just so
drink can
good.
be so much more than just fruit punch, though. Like, you got your strawberry, you got your cherry, you got your watermelon. Red drink can be so much better shit than green drink.
Fruit punch is so good that you can just get it as fruit punch. Just get it
Exactly.
like as is. That's how good it is. It's such a good flavor. They actually made it.
Its own thing. You can't just go to the store, Devin, and just get a gallon of blue raspberry. Can't be
Yeah,
doing
you
that,
can.
no, can you?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
you can.
Can we talk about how Garrick said grape flavor is better than blue flavor?
What the fuck's wrong with grape?
There's a lot of things. I mean, like as far as beverages are concerned, like grape is like I
Hey,
think grape
yo, no,
is more
I
of a
fuck with the
bottom
lime
tier.
Ricky so hard.
I think grape is more of a
you.
is more of a bottom tier flavor than green apple. If you ask me, that's just me though. You know what I mean?
Dude, green apple is an OP flavor.
No,
Always
I
has
don't know
been.
about all that. I don't know about all that.
No,
It's just
Green
not bottom
apple is
tier.
one of the best Jolly Rancher flavors. It's one of the best Airheads flavors.
No,
Yes,
you're
it
fucking
is.
wrong,
Yes.
pal.
Green apple
You're
Jolly
wrong, dude.
Ranchers.
Green apples
that
are what
is
everyone avoids. Dog. That's
objectively
crazy.
false,
That's crazy.
dude. That would be the last one in the bag.
Oh my
No.
god, swamp.
The purple
swamp
one.
And chat.
Purple
Stop.
one.
Just stop. You know what I
Purple
mean?
one is the last one in the bag.
Purple's like
Nah,
second.
dude.
I like if we have like a bag of Jolly Ranchers and everyone's taking all their like flavors and shit. Guarantee you, purple and green are the ones remaining, and I will take
Oh, yeah.
purple before I take the green.
I'm
one.
grabbing.
I will
I'm,
take
yeah,
green all day.
100%.
Green all day.
Y'all are fucking.
Yeah, but what are
weird,
you
bro.
grabbing first? Because it's not either of them.
What are you-
so
what are you
what are you
grabbing
grabbing
first? What are you
first?
grabbing
I'll grab a
first?
green first. I love green
Oh
apple,
my
dude.
god, bro! Oh my
You're a
God.
fucking monster, dude. It's
You're an
literally
animal.
watermelon
You're
or
fucking
nothing.
animal,
I'm grabbing
It's
a watermelon.
Watermelon
every
is
time.
great.
Watermelon
I mean-
every time.
I
dude.
mean,
watermelon,
there are two different Red Bulls that I always gravitate towards. One's a green can, one's a red can. The green can is the strawberry kiwi. The red can is the watermelon.
Okay, hold on. You have a variety pack of Starburst. What's the first color you grab?
Okay, hold on.
They don't have
Real
a
quick.
green Starburst.
They don't have green Starburst.
I
But
know
before we
they
get to the before we move on from the Jolly Ranchers thing though, did you guys ever do that shit as a kid where like you kind of like just put the Jolly Rancher in between your teeth and you would like kind of let it soft dissolve there and then it would like feel like it was gonna rip your teeth out?
No,
You try to open
I
your
always
mouth.
put it between the in my cheek. You know.
Yeah, I would do this shit where like I would like let it. This was probably horrible for my teeth when I was a child. I'm undoubtedly, but no, I would literally like I would like put it in my teeth and I would like bite down on it, but I wouldn't chew. I wouldn't like crush it. I would just like basically press it into my teeth and then let it dissolve there, and then just like try to open my mouth. It was probably horrible for my jaw and for my teeth.
I do that with high
And
chews.
then,
High chews.
yeah, same shit, exactly, more or less, except for obviously like it's not as
Green high
destructive
chews are
because, you
great.
know, because it was what, but that's also green apple. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah,
They're
this piece of
great.
shit.
The
This piece of fucking
the
shit.
mango high chews, the mango high chews. are the
Mango
best
high
one.
chews do slap too.
Mango high
That's-
chews.
But see, that's not
like
even
the
red.
kid.
That's not red.
But that's just the objectively best high chew though.
Yeah, what's that color between yellow and orange?
Mango
Gold.
color. We'll just call it mango color.
Gold.
Mango color, yeah. Gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
Gold
golden.
hit you slap, man.
Gold.
That's the
Anyways,
pinnacle.
back to your- I love gold. Back to Starburst though. But yeah, what Starburst flavor are you grabbing first? Because there's way limited. There's way less. I like how we're completely off. We're not even talking
There's
about drink
only
flavors
4
anymore.
like regular. There's red, pink, yellow, and
Yellow,
orange.
orange.
It's gonna be red for Starburst. If we're talking original
Yeah.
Starburst, it's gonna be red. It's gonna be red. But
I won't touch
dude.
the pink ones, dude. I'll leave
Yeah.
every
Dude.
pink one.
the
Oh, fuck off. Pink is
wild
rad.
berry Skittles, the green wild berry Skittles are so
Hold
fucking
on.
good.
What color bag is that?
Purple.
Okay. That's the only way I know my Skittles.
Yeah. That bag, that's the best Skittles right there. The purple bag.
Dude, that was my
When-
go-to. I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't get the original bag. I
Yeah,
would get
it's like a
Actually,
darker
no,
red.
Not true. My go-to bag, whenever I can find it, was always the light blue bag, the tropical
one.
Yeah.
It's a little sweet. It is
love that
good,
one.
but it's like an
I
acquired.
have such a bad sweet tooth, though, bro.
Yeah.
So that
I love
tracks.
I love the wild berry one, dude. It's just got these really just strong flavor.
Wild berry
Yeah.
green is melon berry.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I love melon.
Oh, yeah, melon's
I love
delicious.
melons.
I love melon anything, honestly. Watermelon.
I love melon.
Cantaloupe. Melon.
Yeah.
I love cantaloupe.
Honeydew.
I love
melon.
honeying the dews.
It's an all game.
That's what it did. We're so fucking stupid.
Why do we even make drinks blue in the first place? That's actually kind of an odd thing to think about if you because as food science shows us that we're averse to blue. Like if you were to take the exact 2 food items, like just for common denominator, like if you just took 2 plain cheeseburgers and you put one of them on a regular white plate and the other one on a blue plate, most people would grab the burger on the white plate because the blue plate reduces your appetite. So it's really weird that we even artificially make foods blue in the first place because it encourages us not to consume them.
My problem with blue is the raspberry. I feel like raspberry beverages are just
as a flavor?
so garbage. Yeah, just raspberry flavor stuff is just so mid.
I have
so incredibly
one
mid.
raspberry flavored thing that comes from a fountain drink that I'll touch. It's the Fuse raspberry iced tea. That's it.
What about those those blue Calypso drinks? You ever had those?
Yeah,
Glass
but-
The
bottles.
teas, like the lemonades.
But again, the pink one's better.
Yeah, but see, no, yeah, I feel like there are other flavor options that are better. What the fuck was the blue Sobe?
Blue Sobe, let's find out.
Yeah.
Because Sobe flavors never match their color.
Dude, the pina colada Sobe slapped. That was one of the
Goddamn
best
right.
ones.
I can still remember what that feels like as a drink. And I know
Yeah.
that sounds really weird because it had a texture.
It
Remember
did.
how
and
it
was
kinda had a
so
texture to
good.
it?
It was so good. Do you
It was
remember when
so
they had
thick.
they had a dragon fruit one that was really, really
The
good.
pink
too.
one that had the same
It
consistency
wasn't
as
pink.
the
No, that was a strawberry smoothie one that you're thinking
that
of.
one had the same consistency as the
Yeah.
pina colada one. That
But
was
there
really
was a
good.
dragon fruit one, and that one
I didn't know that I ever
slapped
had
as
that one.
well. It was hard to find sometimes, but there was a store
The
that sold it next to my parents' house.
Blue Sobe was black and blueberry.
Oh yeah.
See? That's
Blueberry
good. I would do
is-
that over blue raspberry any day.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Blueberry is fucking great. It's like if
Blueberry
you
is
make
kind of an underrated
here's the
flavor,
thing.
to be honest.
Here's the thing though. A lot of drinks are going to be like strawberry and blueberry like mixed together, and the
True.
blueberry is always going to overtake the strawberry in color consistency. So that's usually going to be a bluish purple drink.
See? Well, that's why I said purple drink, because I said sometimes when it comes to drinks, purple
That's
drinks also end up
Definitely
mixed
closer
berry.
to blue. It's more
Yeah,
blue
it'll
than
get
it is
mixed
purple.
berry. But I guess
No.
but
Yeah.
but you're right. Generally speaking, purple drinks are usually grape flavored.
You know, drink was absolutely cracked. Was the Sobe Life Water Fuji Apple Pear?
Yes.
Yes,
That
that
shit was
was
unbelievable. Dog.
the fucking shit, dude.
It felt like I was drinking a
that shit
pear,
was
dude.
so refreshing.
Oh my god, on a hot
That shit
summer
was
day.
so refreshing.
Girl
I-
spit in chat.
ooh.
Pink Sobe on a longboard in the summer at 13. Elite drink.
Pink Sobe, man. Pink Sobe.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Pink Sobe.
Another not blue
that was
drink.
the fucking
Remember
shit
when they were all glass bottles too back in the day?
Mm.
back in the day.
Mhm.
Dude, so like when I used to skateboard all the time, like in high school, I'd go to the mini mart, I'd get myself a Sobe and like a pack of Skittles and a pack of beef jerky, and that would be my snack while I went
Yeah.
and skated all day.
The Sobe Liz Blizz and like 2 jerky sticks. That was it, man.
Yep, yeah, because you can get like a pack of jerky for like $3 back then, and it would be like 12 ounces of
Yeah,
jerky.
dude. Or like the I can't remember what the flavor was called, but like the yellow glass bottle Sobe and like a bag of hot Cheetos. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Dude.
Dude, the salsa verde fucking
Dude,
Doritos,
nostalgic.
dude. Yeah, dude. I know we're derailing. I feel like we've talked about drinks a lot. I'm pretty sure we're
It's fine. We
we're
can
gonna
derail.
agree
We
to
do get
disagree.
to shit.
I will
Actually,
say-
speaking. Okay, I actually have one last thing about drinks because
I
I've
got one
literally,
too.
since we just popped into my fucking head, this is just some stupid shit. I've been hanging on to this question all day. I have wasted brain power to hang on to this, so I have to ask it because otherwise my ADHD would have lost it so long ago. Did you guys like ever do that shit at a restaurant where you took your cup and just went and got a little
Graveyard?
bit of every
Graveyard
soda?
drink?
Okay, so
Yeah.
interesting that you called it that, Devin, because what I was gonna ask was, what did you guys call it? Because I've heard it called different things.
We
We
called
called it a
them-
graveyard.
Yeah, we called them graveyards.
See, I've heard graveyard. I've heard garbage bag is another one,
That's
gross.
appropriate.
Don't like that.
which
It's appropriate,
is
though.
appropriate. There was another one that was really shit. What the fuck was it?
Swamp
There
in
was
chat
another one-
said they called it swamp water.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard swamp water.
Girl spit says suicide.
Suicide, yeah. See, suicide's the other one I've heard for like the mixing of the drink. That's interesting because it's literally the exact same crap. It's just you just going down the line and grabbing like a spritz of every single drink in the thing, but we all called it something different for some weird ass reason.
Because it was
It was like the phenomena. Yeah, it was pretty gross. It was
very
like
gross.
it was like the phenomenon of when you you mixed a McChicken and a McDouble and like it would.
Oh, the McDank, dude! I want a
McDank.
McDank now.
I've heard it called the
Yeah.
McDank, or I've heard it
McDank's
called the
crazy.
McGangbang.
McGangbangs,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McGangbang.
I will say the one
They're fucking weird. People are weird.
The one blue drink that I will say is like a pinnacle is that Sonic Ocean Water.
Wait, what is that?
Sonic, like the fast food chain. They
I've never had their ocean water.
I never like get.
Is that like
hungry
one of
and
their
go,
like their fancy drinks?
it's like their main like staple drink. But it's
Oh.
blue.
I haven't been to
blue-
Sonic in so fucking long.
It's blue, like blueberry coconut, something like that.
Oh shit,
It's so
That does
good.
sound pretty good.
coconut.
It's really refreshing.
Yeah. You know what my favorite blue drink is?
What?
What?
AMF. I can hear Ernell cackling.
Yeah, that tracks honestly.
Legend has it. I went to a Hawaiian bar one time with a bunch of friends and chugged 3 of them back to back.
God, why would you order 3 audios? And
Didn't order.
Chug
I didn't
them, dog.
order them. They were
you got 'em for free?
people brought
Wow.
them to me.
Have you had AMFs, Garrett? I don't know if you're much of a drinker.
No,
guy, but-
I've not had one. I know what they
Honestly-
are, but I've not had one.
Okay.
Honestly, it's a good sipper. If you were to just like sip it like over
It's
an
a good
extended
sipper. I ordered 3 and chugged them.
I didn't order them. I didn't order them.
That's not
It's
an
a great
excuse,
sipper.
Mel.
I chugged them.
It is a good sipper though.
Not an excuse. Not an excuse.
Fucking ridiculous.
Is that all good?
As it wasn't written.
Well,
Even
well,
the
Jet,
prophet is humble.
I think
What I was gonna say though is like with us talking about like these snacks and these drinks we used to get and like how this turned from what's the best into nostalgic, like what we remember. I've been scrolling through TikTok, and you ever come across those like nostalgic like posts of like stuff from like the early 2000s?
Where yeah, it's like where it's got like
Yeah.
the filter. Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
designed
And then it's
specifically
got
look
that
to the.
like really subtle music with like with the keyboard, and there's like you can hear the wind breeze and all the birds chirping and stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn, this
What
like
the hell?
every time I come across them, I'm just like, oh, interesting. And I'll scroll through it. I'm like, I remember that. I remember that. And then as I scroll through it, I progressively am like, oh man, I'm sad now. I'm old.
Dude, I was actually getting really nostalgic earlier today, and on my ride home from work, my brother just happened to be with me for like my drop off portion of it, of my
Mhm.
shift, and so we were driving back home, and we literally just threw on like a 2000s alt playlist, dude, and it
Mhm.
was the most nostalgic shit ever. Like it down from like stuff that like lots of people would know, you know, like to like Panic at a Disco to like Fall Out Boy. So like literally as I pulled into my fucking driveway, Devin, Alexis on Fire started playing.
Oh
And
my
I'm like,
God.
what the fuck?
Good song.
I was
Good band.
So
I was pure nostalgia.
so speaking of nostalgia and bands and stuff, I got a ticket to Aftershock Festival, and I'm going down there in
Yeah, you were telling me about
October.
it the other day.
Yeah. And I solely got this because of how nostalgic this lineup is. And I think we can all attest to this, that we listened to most of these bands growing up
Hmm.
at one point or another. But I'm going to see
There's been a
Slipknot,
few big ones.
Iron Maiden, Evanescence, Motley Crue, fucking Skillet, Judas Priest, Cypress Hill, Slayer, Tom Morello, Breaking Benjamin, Dropkick Murphys, Tech Nine out of nowhere.
That
Um,
whole set list is weird, bro.
See that Lorna Shore is playing too, by the way. Fucking Body Count.
I
Um,
want to see Body
Anthrax.
Count actually.
Dude, Rise Against is playing, which I think I
Ooh,
haven't
that's
seen
another-
Rise
that's
Against since
another
high
one.
school.
Never seen him.
Alien Ant Farm, which I think we all remember Alien
The
Ant
one
Farm.
song.
Yeah, the one song, right?
It was literally a cover.
Yeah, Flogging Molly is playing. Let's see who else. Ooh, I know Ernell will hit with this one. Seven Dust.
Fucking love that band.
Yeah, dude. CKY, Code Orange, dude. Seosin is playing with Cole Reaver back.
I love Code Orange.
Code Orange is sick.
Hey, Devin.
Huh?
Hey, Devin. Girl Spit in chat says, tell them about the orgy house. What's
Orgy
that about?
house.
What's that about?
There's
pal?
no orgy house. I'm just staying in like a fucking mansion villa while I'm down there.
Oh, it's an orgy house. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, it is an orgy house.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sleeping in there, and the whole time you can just think to yourself, a porn was probably filmed here."
Probably
100%. That's an orgy house.
I think didn't I send you guys photos of what it looks like?
No,
I
but
think
it's an
I-
orgy
No.
house.
No, I will. I'll show you guys what
It
looks
has
like.
3 hot tubs and bunk beds. That's an orgy house. For sure.
It has one hot tub and a huge pool, and it does have some
Orgy
bunk beds,
house.
though. It does have some bunk beds.
Orgy house for sure.
Orgy
For
house.
sure.
Probably.
100%.
Dude, Clutch is playing.
Like with the K?
No. With the
Okay.
C.
Orgy
yeah.
house.
But CKY is playing, guys. That is nostalgic as shit for me. They got Veil of Maya. I'm skipping a bunch of bands, by the way. Touche More, I got to get my Citizen in.
Of course you do.
You're a fucking nerd.
I was waiting for Nell to laugh at that. Dude, Drugs is playing.
They're still a band?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing, which that actually surprised the shit out of me. Bayside's playing, which is going to be sick.
Love Bayside.
Yeah, Bayside's amazing. I saw them actually a few months ago. It was great. Dude, Pantera is playing. Actually,
That'd be cool. It'd be a cool one.
That's what I mean. Like the big thing for me is like I'm gonna go see like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Motley Crue, Pantera, Slipknot, shit like that. And Ministry is playing too, which is really cool. There's a shit ton other bands that are playing. Oh, Shadows Fall just got added. Sick. Yeah.
Well, Fly Jet Fly, we've completely derailed, and we basically didn't answer your question at all.
Blue
And
Dream.
we hope that was the answer you were looking for. So,
So GAIB.
As
all
it was
good?
written.
So, with that being said, I believe we answered that in perfect Shipwreck fashion. So
Show us the
we're
way.
gonna move on to our tier 2 listener questions, and I don't know how this is gonna work because, Devin, I guess you just get to pick, and we'll just go from there.
I'm not picking. We're gonna flip a coin for this bitch.
We're gonna flip. He doesn't want the pressure. Okay. Well,
Heads.
our two subjects for tonight are.
It's not all GAIB.
It's not really kidnapping,
Oh,
or it would change everything.
I don't like the context of that first one after a house being mentioned as an orgy house.
it's hurting. It's an orgy house.
Um,
So what's it gonna be? You gotta pick or flip.
Heads will be question 1. Tails will be question 2.
Son all GAIB. Show us the
Okey-dokey.
way.
Okay.
Tails, as it was written.
Listen, okay.
Son
All
all
right.
GAIB.
So we shall be doing It Would Change Everything. All in favor, say aye.
Ah.
What you gonna
say? Listen,
All
all
right.
GAIB.
Anon writes in, if you could have a useless or mundane superpower, what would it be? For clarification,
Okay.
I'm talking like a completely. You could not perform any super feats with this under any circumstances. This is a useless fucking superpower that is basically it's just something you can do. And I don't know. I think this is a really interesting question because I feel like this is probably what most people would have if they had superpowers, would be shit like this, more so than like actual superpowers. We wouldn't see like Batmans and Green Lanterns and Flashes and Captain America's.
Batman's superpower is money. So
True.
Oh,
True.
I meant to say Superman. Did I say Batman? Sorry. No, we wouldn't see. I don't think we'd see shit like that. I think we'd see like just a bunch of useless ass, just like some fucking stupid powers. Like you could always make babies stop crying.
that's a good power.
But I mean, functionally useless though, right?
You
Hmm.
ever seen Black Clover anime?
Yeah.
There's one person on there that could make food out of anything. That's my superpower.
That would be your superpower, is just that you can make food out of anything.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit. That's the dumbest
I
shit
know,
ever.
dude.
That-
It's
That's a pretty fucking useless superpower. And so when you say like you can make food out of anything, like you can convert anything to a food object, like
Yeah.
something edible. Like you could be like, this phone is now a phone cake, and
Yep.
you could just eat it. Yeah, that's
Yep.
a useless ass superpower. Like who
Yep.
the fuck? What if you asked? What if you, dude? Could you imagine if you just had like a really intense food dream, and you just like turned your
You
fucking
wake up
pillow into
sinking
a
in your
croissant? Or
bed.
so, yeah, you just like fucking. You just wake up in just a giant bowl of fucking spaghetti.
Yeah. Yeah. It's you can turn anything into food, into any type of food, but it takes so long to master it that you never know what kind of food you're actually doing. So you
don't have control over what it converts to. You can just convert stuff to food.
Yeah. It's like, man, I could really use a sandwich right now. And then it's like, oh man, a carrot.
Dude, yeah, that'd be a bummer. I feel like you'd probably get stuff more often that you didn't want than what you did.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh
I hate that power.
man. I'm trying to think of what mine would be. There's some good ones that I think would just be like, if I could just do this, it would make things. I think my useless superpower would be that whenever I snapped my fingers, my phone would be in my pocket. Dude, I leave that motherfucker everywhere. Everywhere. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I have gone to work and gone to a teacher's classroom and like I brought my phone with me and I was working with a student and I go back up to my office and I sit down and I go, did I really just leave my fucking phone unattended sitting on a table with 30 children? Yes, I fucking did. I better hurry back down there and go get my shit. Like all the time, dude. So I want to snap my fingers and my phone's in my pocket. Like just there. It would just always be there. So although I wonder what would happen if I wasn't wearing any pants and I snapped my phone. Would it just appear in the last pair of pants?
It's just inside your leg.
It's in between your butt cheeks. It's in between your butt cheeks.
Like, yeah, okay. I was about to say it betwixt the butt cheeks. Like it just appears in the closest pocket like area.
What if you're wearing a hoodie though? What if you're wearing a hoodie or a t-shirt with a pocket?
I don't think I'd have control over what pocket it showed up into. Like if I had multiple pockets and the phone could fit in that pocket, I think it would probably like I would snap my finger, it would just appear in that pocket. I'm also thinking, but like I imagine if I took those pants off and I snapped my finger, it like the phone would just appear in the pocket of whatever pants I wore in last, right? Mm-hmm. Unless I was wearing a hoodie, because then it's on my body, so it'll appear in there.
What if it just appeared straight to your hand when you snapped your fingers?
Now in my pocket. I want my pocket.
Yeah.
It needs to be extra useless.
I need to be like, yeah, because if it appeared in my hand, then I could use it like Thor's hammer or some shit at least. Like, just like snap, like just start yeeting my phone at people and just start snapping it back into my. Just start, but like then that's useful. No, it's got to be in the pocket. That makes it useless.
Ernell, what would be your useless power?
I want to be able to memorize every line and every lyric to a movie, show, or song.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking useless.
Every line to every movie ever, just in the back of my brain.
You would be a great cover artist if you did that.
Like no. It'd be terrible. Like, yeah, I would memorize the lyrics. It doesn't mean I could sing them well. I would be able to correct cover artists. Like, hey, you said that line wrong.
You'd be such an asshole. You'd be like a cover artist.
You'd be the walking definition of like actually.
Yeah. You'd be like you replaced like 7 words in that song and missed a whole line.
And I'd be that piece of shit that like corrects your lyrics when you fuck up in the middle of the song. Like pause the music and be like,
like, stop the music, quit it. Hey,
if you're not gonna get the lyrics right, don't sing it. You know what I
mean? Yeah. Yo, hey, who sung the song? Yeah, let's keep it that way.
BRB trying to make myself Reese's peanut butter cups out of change.
What other? I feel like there's so many other useless superpowers.
Hold on though. Some more. I thought you said you just make whatever is like available to you edible. Are you turning it into things?
Wait, are you converting?
No. I said it just turns into random food, but I don't have control. I don't have control over what it turns into.
So it doesn't become an edible phone. It would just the phone would become a cheeseburger or
remember when I was like, I want to make this a sandwich, and then it turns into a carrot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Okay,
dude. Does it what if? Dude, that's so fucking well. Like, I bet
I
you most
know,
of the time
dude,
you're just
it's
gonna get
useless
raw
as
food.
fuck.
Could you just imagine you're just like, I'm starving right now, and then like you just like grab a piece of paper and you're just like food, and it just converts to like raw chicken breast. Like you're fucked. You're like, what am I gonna do with that?
It's like refrigerator temperature chicken parm.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like literally, like you're just like, oh come on, man. Like still frozen Stouffer's lasagna.
Or like, this would be a disdain for me with this. I'm like McChicken, 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 McChicken. A McRib shows up.
Fillet of fish.
Yeah, filet dude.
Gross.
A piping
Gross.
hot
Like,
bowl of chicken noodle soup, but you forgot the noodles.
It's just broth and some pieces of carrots floating around in there
with like those tiny little chicken chunks.
with like the little tiny
Yep.
chicken chunks. Yeah, oh my
Some
god,
chicken
dude.
cubes. Yeah, man.
Campbell's
You
noodle
just
soup.
come over one day and there's just a pile of just random food, and you're just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to make PDX."
You're like, I'm trying to make lunch. God damn it!
I just want a turkey sandwich. That's it.
Oh my god, dude.
So I kind of want to talk about our most wanted actual powers now, since we're here and we got some time.
Like actual
powers?
dude, there's so many. There's like legit so many.
Just one though, just one legit. For me, it'd be teleportation, but like how they do it in Jumper.
Ah, I knew you were gonna fucking say Jumper.
I love that movie. Okay, I love that movie.
A part of me feels like we talked about this, but I will.
I definitely feel like we have talked about our superpowers before.
I will say that mine will probably be just turning anything that I touch into food. But I can't control. But I can't control what it's supposed to do.
I think no. I think we should still come up with more fucking useless superpowers, dude. We can come up with more useless.
You know
superpowers.
what was one of the most useless superpowers in My Hero that ended up being useful, but like when I saw the character, I was like, "What the fuck?" Shooting duct tape from my elbows.
Yeah, that would definitely be one of those ones where it would appear pretty useless on the surface for sure.
Yeah.
What if I could turn into animals, but I can never turn into the animal I want to turn into?
So it's just that version of the food, but animals.
It's animorphs, but randomized.
You're like, oh man, I need to be a bear. Turns into like a little chipmunk.
What if like you had the ability to every pair of like whenever you looked at a pair of shoes, they became instantly tied, but you could do it with everybody else's but your own.
Ooh, I'm gonna play off of that. Any clothes or shoes I work at, they immediately just turn into my size.
You could
That's
just
pretty
refit
useless.
your clothes forever. That's a pretty
Yeah.
useless superpower.
Pretty
But
useless,
like
yeah.
I wouldn't say useless. That's definitely more mundane though, because like I mean, it's like it only ever applies to you, right? Like you can't even resize them. You can just make them fit.
Yeah, they just always fit.
They just always fit. That'd be so
Yeah.
nice though.
Yep. Oh.
What if I could lockpick any lock, but it can only be like on a door? Okay.
That's so dumb.
Or you're like, I have the ability. You're like, I have the ability to access any lock, but like it has to be open first.
That's how
You have to have seen it. You have to have first seen the lock open before you can open it. You
Oh,
can
there you
open
go.
any lock
Yeah.
in the world, but you have to see it unlocked first.
I just thought of such a gross, dumb power.
Oh no.
Go
Okay.
on.
The ability to just concentrate and make any like blackhead or zit like pop out of your body.
You just pop your zits on command.
Yeah, you're just like
That is disgusting and definitely useless.
I
Oh
know.
my god.
Dude, that feels like some weird fucking like that feels like some fucking weird, disgusting evolutionary defense mechanism.
I know. Don't like frogs do something like
I
that?
was
There's
like,
like a frog out there.
dude. It's like, you're scaring me.
You're just like taking a
Pops
shower
at
one day
him.
and you're like, can I get rid of all of them?
Oh, dude, these are just like the inside of a freaking pimple is just dead skin cells, bro. That would smell so
I
bad.
know.
Dude, imagine just like the inside of your
Defense
like the
mechanism.
inside of like someone's stretched ears, but all over your body. That's what you would smell like.
It does. Okay.
That's gross.
What if you could turn invisible, but only when you're by yourself?
Wait.
What
No.
a fucking stupid power.
But wait. Does it last? Like you have to be by yourself, but does it last? Like when you go out in the public?
if you're in the presence of another person, you become visible.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm already invisible when I'm by myself.
Like,
So good. You can only be invisible when you're alone, dude. That's so. That's actually so good.
or like you can like Aquaman style, you can control. Oh no, I think someone's getting wigged out. Can you guys hear me? Oh no, they can't hear me. This is bad, guys. Oh god. This is a bad spot.
Okay.
Oh, we're here. Hi.
What's happening?
Hi guys.
Are we okay? I think we're
Are
okay.
we okay?
We're good, yeah.
Did,
Okay.
did everybody's internet go crazy at the same time just now?
Did we make it?
Mine did too. I think it was our Discord call. I was like, I am not the
think
person
it was
that needs to be
Discord.
having to right now.
We're talking about useless powers, Shane. Bloodbending is OP as fuck.
It's okay as well. So I was gonna say, what if you could like control like only small to medium sized animals?
You're just like your greatest superpower. you're like I can command anything I want, but it has to be in a very, very specific size range. You're like, I can only work with things as small as chipmunks and no larger than a golden doodle.
I got one for you.
Okay.
You can understand any language that's spoken to you, but you can't write, read, or speak it.
That would be fucking infuriating, dude. Could you imagine? It would that would piss me off actually. I think I would actually hate that as a superpower. It would be kind of interesting. You'd be like the universal interpreter, right?
But every single time somebody speaks to you, like in a different language, you don't hear that language. You hear them speaking your language. So you can't tell if they're speaking another language. So then you know how frustrating it'd be when you're trying to talk back to them.
You just always understand all languages.
And you try talking to them, but they can't
and
understand
they're like,
you.
what the fuck?
And you're just like,
oh my god. Yeah. It's like the universal translator thing for in like isekai animes where you can just but without the ability to read. That would suck.
mm-hmm.
Imagine the number of misunderstandings you would get yourself into that way.
I know.
Like, what if you could like communicate with animals, but they have to be like microorganisms? Okay.
Dude, I imagine that'd be like, I was thinking about that for a second. That got kind of sorry. Dude, I imagine that'd be really loud.
I like the idea of like,
and like
everyone.
it would have like it would just be like, would they even have thoughts?
Oh, I'm sure they would. You know what I mean? But like,
what would it be?
For me, like the thought was funny to like everyone thinks that you're just out of your fucking mind because you're talking to bacteria.
Yeah, you definitely seem like a fucking crackpot. That's for goddamn sure.
You can fly, but you can only fly long enough for however sustained of how much natural gas you build up inside of your digestive system because you fly through farting.
Even better, you can see farts.
So your diet, so you can see. You actually have the ability to visibly perceive methane and. Not infrared vision though.
Yeah,
Just farts.
Imagine going out on a date with somebody and you just see it like come up from behind.
You just oh my god, just a massive cloud just wafts out from behind their ass, and you can't say a word, dude.
It was just like silent, and you're just like, did you just fart?
It just grows around them. So would everybody's would everybody's fart appear the same, or would everybody's fart be unique to the individual? Like you could see them all as like a fart signature.
I think that one's cooler.
Their fart reading is off the charts. It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
It's like a mood ring. You can tell what kind of mood they're in depending on the color of their fart.
Yeah. Like you could be like, oh, you're like having a rough week. And you're like, what? And you're like, nothing.
You can tell what kind of illness and like how like what they need to cure that illness. But the thing is, you have to like go in and smell their fart first.
You could diagnose any illness, but you've got to sniff but you have to sniff their fart to do it.
Yeah. The best part is I'm not even soaking weed right now. Coming up with this dumb shit.
The best and worst after. Oh my God.
It's like somebody
That's
dies,
super
and
funny.
then you know how you like release the gas when you die.
You're just like, what was the cause of death?
It's like, oh, he's dead.
Diagnosed. You're like time of death. 3:35 a.m.
Or what if you're immortal, like you can't die, but you have to like die to come back to life. Like you just like it's like when you die, you do actually die, but you like return to life. So you're just like constantly getting fucking washed.
Isn't that character from She-Hulk, the Immortal, the guy who has like a bunch of wives and they're all coming after him, and he's like, "What do I do?" He
dude.
jumps out the window.
Yeah, dude, that guy. Yeah.
Oh,
fuck.
I forgot about
He's
that
not
guy. Yeah.
strong. He can't do anything else. It's just if he dies, he can
He
come
just
back.
can't die. He just comes back. He literally just comes back to life.
It can't be.
Yeah.
It can't be permad. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
No
Or-
off switch, if you will.
Or like, what if you could like you can identify like anything that is poisonous? Like you can identify any poison, but you have to taste it.
And it still kills you.
It still kills you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still completely lethal. You can identify it down to its base chemical components, but it's still 100% effective.
Like you have to like constantly have a anti-serum
Like,
person with
anti-venoms
you.
all
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
yeah. So no. How about this? Your saliva generates anti-serum, but you have to be bit by the thing and still go through all the side effects to generate the anti-serum, but it just won't kill you.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah, you still experience the full effects.
Yeah, like the pain and the bruising and all that. Like your limbs don't fall off though, and your skin doesn't rot away, but like you still go through the insufferable pain of it.
Oh, I got one. You can constantly sense when you are within 5 feet of a spider, but you can never know where it is.
Xander's nightmare.
That's fucked up, dude.
So
It's crazy.
you'll just always know. You'll just know that there is a spider somewhere within 5 feet of you in a 3-dimensional space, but you can't ever see it. You'll just know it's there.
What if you could stop time by saying things a very specific way, but you can never find out how that way is. So you're like, you need to stop time.
my
So
God.
you're just saying shit. And
You're just trying to find like the code word.
the code tone. You know what I mean? Because it's based on tone. So if you say too angry, it won't do it.
What if you
That's fucking
can?
ridiculous.
What if you can astral project yourself outside of your body, but it only happens randomly, and to everybody else, it just seems like you're fainting and passing out.
Mm-hmm.
That would fucking suck, dude.
Oh, you know, earlier I was talking about like the talk to animals thing. What if you could talk to animals, but they all fucking hate you? They just all fucking despise you.
They
Like
just want, like it's like the opposite of Dr. Doolittle. Like they just want nothing to do with you.
Like all the dogs
They're
are
just
like,
like,
yeah,
hey.
bite him in the nuts, bite him in the nuts.
They're like, hey, fuck this guy.
They're like, oh, he thinks he's all high and mighty because he's a two-legger.
or like you can control water, but it specifically has to be 65 degrees.
If it drops like a single degree, if it fluctuates a single degree up or down, which like literally you can only float it stationary. If it moves at all, it just falls because the temperature changed.
You have like
God, dude,
you have,
so
like,
dumb.
you have laser vision, but you can only use it once. Because it makes your eyes explode.
Oh,
or some
shit, dude. You'd be like, you. No, you kidding me? Because the way that power would go is you would accidentally use it. You'd be like, fuck yeah, man, I've got laser vision. And you can never use it again. You just like lock yourself out of the one use you had forever because you didn't even know you had the power.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Or here, I got a useless power for you. Madam Web.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
basically, right? Oh,
much.
you can astral project, but it's only through your nipples.
Oh yeah.
Like only your nipples can astral project.
What is the point?
What if
There isn't any to use the superpower.
What if you could predict the answer to every rhetorical question?
I got it. What if you can extend your limbs like Mr. Fantastic, but it's only your toes?
You just... I think there's probably a market for that.
What if you could dodge bullets, but only ones that are not aimed at you?
Dude, I already have that power.
So like if a bullet, if like a stray comes at you, like you catch a ricochet, you can just dodge. Time freezes and you can step out of the way. But if it's aimed right at your head, you just catch it.
It's like if you like jump to save somebody from a bullet going their way, you just dodge it.
They catch the bullet anyway. Oh, this has been great. This has been thoroughly enjoyable.
So dumb.
What if like you could breathe underwater, but only when you have the possession of a huge air tank?
I got one.
You have to, yeah, you don't use it. You just have to carry it with you.
Have it with you, yeah.
I got one. You can recharge your electronics, but you can only charge it back to like 7%, and you can only charge it when it dies.
Stop it.
When it dies.
Stop it, dude. I hate that.
It has to be. Oh, that's awful. You can give
But you can
yourself
do it,
5%
like,
battery.
You can do it just by like, you know what I mean? But it has to be dead,
Yeah,
and
but
it only goes to
dude,
7.
But it goes to 7, and then you literally have. I'm assuming it has to die again before you can charge it.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I wouldn't even use that power, bro. I wouldn't even use that power. That would infuriate me. I would just plug my phone in.
You'd use it if your phone died and you were out in the wilderness.
That'd be like the one and only time, dude. That was like the one and only time I would ever use that. That's the one time it would ever be a benefit to me. Who wants 7% phone battery, dude? I don't know about you, but if I'm not near my charger and my phone hits 10%, I'm a little anxious.
What if you could turn into any like winged animal, but only when you're in water.
There's flying
completely
fish.
Just
There's flying fish.
is that really a winged animal?
I mean, no, a penguin is.
Yeah, penguin.
They do that every time.
Pelicans.
Like, imagine explaining that. Like, they're like, yeah, I can. Like, so yeah, you can turn into a penguin. And you're like, well, I can turn into any bird, but
You're like kinda.
that's the only one that I can.
So this is the only one that's really of any good to me now.
What if you had like reverse Midas touch? Where like everything you touch turns into like worthless bullshit.
It just instantly devalues.
Yeah.
It doesn't even like degrade the object or disintegrate it. You just like whatever you touch just physically becomes fucking worthless.
There's like somebody bragging about a car, and you're like, "Hey, nice car."
You're like you're like, come on, man.
And it's like not even like a significant amount. It just drops like 5,000.
Yeah, it just like everything you touch just devalues. It's like the opposite of that fucking that dude from Hunter x Hunter. This with the stocks power.
Oh yeah. What a stupid power.
Useful though.
Yeah, useful.
What if you could change the color of traffic lights, but not like the actual light, but like the casing around the light?
Yeah. You can physically change the traffic light. Like the installation of the light itself, but not the color of the
The box the light is installed into, yeah. Or what if you could smell temperatures?
Ooh. I got this.
Why are you smelling temperatures? It sounds terrible. Dude.
You're
You
fireproof.
just imagine walking outside and just being like 77.8.
You're fireproof, but water makes you melt.
Oh, that's a bad double-edged sword.
Yeah. That's rough. Man.
Yeah.
You would basically have to take fire baths to keep your body
Yeah,
clean.
dude.
You wouldn't ever be able to bathe with water.
Mm-hmm.
What if you
That's
could
crazy.
What if you could like make clones or like multiples of yourself, but you lose IQ points for every clone that you make?
Dude, that's crazy that you were gonna say that. I was just like each clone's IQ point drops by 1.
Yep.
It's just the clones, though. What if your
Yeah,
IQ
you
saves
retain yours. No. Every time you make a clone, your IQ drops by 1. So, but you're 10 clones deep, and you don't even remember how to use your powers well enough to put yourself back together.
Eventually, you're just like, oh, there's another one of me, dude. Oh.
Oh my god.
You don't even remember which one's the real you.
Dude, I'm you. No, you're me.
What if you age 1 second every second?
You do.
What? Dude, you'd be dead
Hello?
so fast.
What?
Wait, what? Stop. I just realized how you phrased that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fucking hate you.
You ever see that movie Old?
What if you aged? That's what he just said. What if you aged?
Yeah, pretty much, dog. What if you could like
Fucking guy.
actually never mind, I don't want to say this. Never mind. That was gonna go a real bad direction.
Yeah.
What if you got super strength, like you had super strength, but only when you're asleep? You're just like beating the shit out of your partner on accident.
Just catch me sleepwalking.
Oh my god.
Or what if you could poop like in 2 seconds?
Sometimes I do.
No,
Every
okay.
shit you take is a ghost shit. You never have to flush again.
The one that I actually legit thought of the other day was, and I didn't put this together as a useless superpower. I just said, why can't this just be a thing? Why can't I just have like a force field that keeps shampoo or soap from getting into my eyes? It's like
Yeah.
can I have just like an eyeball force field? Like can I have
You can
that?
literally just make like a sidekick umbrella, but it's only from like the eyebrows. It only covers from eyebrows to forehead.
Yep, there you go. It's like a visor.
I got
Telekinesis visor.
shampoo. I got shampoo in my eyes the other day when I was showering, and I sat there for a second, and I was like, it kind of burns, but this isn't nearly as bad as I remember it being at all.
That's definitely one of those things where it was like worse as a kid for sure.
No.
Oh man. God, do you guys have any more? I feel like we've come up with a fuck ton of really useless superpowers.
You can run extremely fast, just like the Flash, but you have to consciously think about every step.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll walk.
You can speak to vegetables.
Why does this one sound like Seth Rogen?
You're super. Oh my god, dude.
What if you could like
I'm trying to picture what a vegetable would sound like.
You have your way to talk yourself into any movie or TV show, but you never go beyond being an extra.
every
You can get a
time
part on anything you want, but you're never ever more than an extra.
Yeah, and it's just you walking through the frame.
you have the ability to shuffle a deck of cards and never have it actually shuffle.
every time you shuffle the cards, it just ends up in the same order you shuffled them from. So dumb.
Okay, my last stupid one. Being like a reverse vampire. Like you can only eat garlic and you have to donate blood. And you can only see yourself in mirrors.
Nobody else can see you. Nobody else can
It's just
see you.
like, it's just it's just a complete reverse, like it's a complete 180 of a vampire. Like
Ooh. You have the
Oh my
ability to
God.
control fire, but the only amount of fire you can produce is like a big lighter that's dying. So it's just like a little flame that comes out your finger.
That's what you got, dude.
Your pickup line to everybody's like, need a light.
Yep, exactly.
No.
Actually, okay, I lied. One more. You can summon fire like in your hands, but you're not immune to it. So you're just getting burned every time you do it.
You can conjure fire, but you're not resistant to it.
It's like Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like, like those claws, they actually hurt him every time. They can hurt every time.
We just forget about it.
But with fire.
That sounds so much worse, though.
Or what if you like there's like air bending, water bending. We talked about that earlier, right? What if you could do that, but only with milk? Like you could control lactate. Like you can control lactic acids. That's it.
Like you're a water bender, but it can only be blue Gatorade.
I'm a rare
end.
silk bender.
Please end right there, Gary.
Just, oh my god, yeah. I just honestly, yeah, no, I can't.
He's got one that he wants to say.
I don't. No, I don't. I'm still trying to get past the water bending milk.
Milk.
Because this has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 2.5 of the Brethren Court get together to discuss anything and everything under the seven seas has thrown our way. If you are riding this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topic, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following us on our subscribing. Words are really hard. By following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Good Kraken Show, or subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the details and subscribing to, get updates when we are doing new episodes and things. But until next time, folks.
Is that all, guy?
Listen, I like it. Listen, Gabe. Listen, Gabe.
I'm like Mr. Fantastic, but only with the toes.
What if you can make yourself blind, but only when your eyes are closed?